Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and this is well, usually I say this is my Manjaro journey or this is my whatever journey or my whatever video, but today this is my sort of Q&A video today. So that obviously means that the big thing happened. We managed to get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah! Woo!
Yay! Now we finally hit that 1,000 mark. It's amazing. It's so amazing. So thank you ever so much to everyone who subscribed. It means the world to me. So I did have a couple of questions that people put on the comment section. I'm really sorry, I did actually answer a couple of them on the comments by accident, forgot that I was going to put them up on here instead. So what I'm going to do is just go through a couple of the questions that people have sent me so far, and I will let you all know. So I have, first of all, someone said, how old am I? Now I have said in my videos before how old I am. In my 40s. I'm actually 41, so I turned 41 this year. How tall am I? So I'm 5'7" roughly, which is about 170 centimeters. Centimeters. I'll have to double check that while I'm editing this video, so if I've got that wrong I will put up what it actually is somewhere. So hopefully I've got it all okay. That's correct. How many children do I have? So I have 2 children, 2 girls, and at the moment they're currently 7 and 9, so they're school age children. You said that you had thyroid problems, underactive thyroid. How does it get affected with your Manjaro? Brilliant question. So they do say that if you've had actual thyroid cancer or any other kind of cancers like that, then you should be taking Manjaro. I haven't had any problems with that, and the first time I had Manjaro I didn't have any issues and my thyroid wasn't affected at all. So I do have to have blood tests done every sort of 6 months to a year, depending on what's happening in my life, and especially if anything comes up. So if they're slightly abnormal, then obviously I have to take more blood tests. But the last test that I had, everything came up clear, it came up fine, and that was while I was having my Manjaro as well. So that shows that everything is fine. I do find it hard because being underactive thyroid, I get tired. What else do I get? Dry skin, and colds, night sweats. So there's quite a lot of symptoms that you get. Depression as well is a big one. So there's quite a few things that you have, and it's all to do with the control and regulation of your body. So if food doesn't get regulated the way it should, you put on weight, or you find it very hard to shift the weight, and you can't control your temperature, all that kind of stuff. So I have that kind of issue. Now the Manjaro hasn't affected it as far as I'm aware, but it's also because of my age. I've noticed that a few things have shifted recently due to like hitting the premenopausal sort of age. So although I don't think that it has affected my thyroid in any way, I could be mistaken. But I personally have been okay. If anyone here does want to take Manjaro but they have got an underactive thyroid like me and on medication, then I would advise you talk to a doctor or someone about it, and just make sure that you're being watched properly by someone, because everybody's different and your body can react completely different to mine and get issues. And I've even had people commenting saying they've had problems with it and that I shouldn't be touching it. So it is one of those that only do what you feel is right for you, and obviously the safer that is, the better. Where else am I here? What dress size are you currently? So I'm a UK size 12. when I started on Manjaro, I'd gone up to a 14, and I was pushing 14. So all my 12s were so tight, they were like painfully tight. So I was definitely a 14, and I said I was pushing about size 16 at the time. I am now a sort of average 12. I would say a lot of my 12s now are baggy on me, so I'm probably hitting more of a 10 to 12. But I'm too scared to buy any 10s just in case I'm not there and I feel really crappy about myself. I'm not sure what that is in European, like 38 or something like that, if you work European size. And I think America's 2 sizes smaller, so I'd be about an 8 in America. So I think I'll double check again. If I'm wrong, I will try and put up here what I actually am. So what was you... Oh, hold on. I have got it written down here. Things that people have asked me from different times as well, and different videos. So this is also ones that I've been asked in the past, and I've looked back and I've realised that I've forgotten a comment from like 4 months ago. So if that has happened, I apologise. I wasn't ignoring you or anything like that. I just struggle to reply to everyone, especially as I try to do it when I'm out and about, and that's probably not the best time to do them all. So yeah, I apologise for that. So another one was, how much did you weigh when you started Manjaro, and how much do you weigh now? Okay, so when I first started Manjaro last year, the first time round, I started at 13 stone 3, which I'll put up what that is in kilos and pounds, because I know not everyone works in stones and pounds. So that's what I started off at. And then I stopped when I was just under 12 stone. So I'd gone 5 months, I want to say. 3, 4, 5. About 5 months I was on Manjaro the first time round. And I'd lost 20 pounds. So I then came off it gradually. And I've been off it for a couple of months now, just to let my body reset, and just to sort of stabilise a little bit before restarting again, just to get to that goal where I wanted to be the first time round, but I thought I'd just stop for a small amount of time. So I did put on several pounds, I say several, a couple of pounds. I did go back over that 12 stone mark, but I've since lost, and I'm back to where I was at the very end of my first journey. So I'm back there now, and I'm hoping to continue that down. Now, ideally, I want to lose at least another sort of 7 pounds or so, but I want to get underneath 11 stone. Okay, so one of the questions that I have been asked is, what dosage did I start off at when I restarted Manjaro again? So I started back at 2.5. So the very, very lowest that you can do, the beginning doses. Again, the reason I did that is because I knew that I hardly got affected on that, but it wasn't until I jumped up to the 5 where my body really started reacting to it. And obviously, the same time around, I'm not just going to go, this is how my body reacted the first time, so it's obviously going to do it the second time round. No. I'm not. I'm going to make sure I'm going to start from scratch, start from number 1 again. It's my speaker. Start all the way from scratch again, and just treat like this as if I've never had it before. It's good to know what to expect and how I should be feeling on it, but I really... just being cautious, listening to my body, that's the main thing. I want to be healthy. I don't want to do anything stupid. I don't want to go crazy with this. It really is my priority to be sensible on this. So, and that's it really. So I hope that's answered all the questions that you have at the moment. If you do have any other questions, and I might, I don't know, get to 2,000 and I might do another Q&A, then please leave me comments that you wish for me to answer, and again I will try to leave them for Q&A, or I'll get back to you and I'll try to also do it in that as well. I'm just being attacked by a little pussycat. little Rasmus. So again, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Thank you for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. It is amazing. I've been smiling all day as soon as I saw it. It's actually 1,001 as of this morning. So, but thank you ever so much, and I will do another one in the next day or two for the end of this week. So, bye bye. Take care.